see what's up with you guys. Planning a trip to Walmart today because I need to get a specific kind of floss. I don't know what they call it, but it's like a floss thing that's shaped like a harpoon. Not like a harpoon. I don't know how to explain it. But anyways, while I'm there, I also want to pick up the new Bruno Mars album, The New Romantics. There's a Walmart exclusive. I've heard the Bruno Mars album. He played it on TikTok. Loved it. Now I got to go pick up my copy of the album. And also, I got to get the other albums of Bruno Mars as well on vinyl. But I love this new album. It's very 70s. It's just a vibe. I think it's called The New Romantic. Why I say New Romantics? It's New Romantic. Love it. I love it. So yeah, I'm gonna go pick up a copy at Walmart of Bruno Mars' new album. Other than that, I have a full-size bed in this room now. I've had a twin bed forever, but I thought it was time that I got a bigger bed in this room. I'm not quite sure how I feel about this bed right now because I love my twin bed and I've had my twin bed since forever. But I think it was time for me to get a bigger bed in this room. I do need to still, rearrange things in this room. I have this shelf that I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put in my room, to be really honest with you, because I had to move the shelf to make space for this bed. And then I got to go move the bookcase a little closer to this bed. I have so many shelves in this room, to be really honest with you. I have so many shelves. I went a little shelf crazy one year and I bought a bunch of shelves. Yeah, and the bookcase actually, was it the last shelf I bought? No, the 6 cube shelf that I have for extra records is actually the last shelf I bought. I buy a lot of my shelves at IKEA or I buy them at Walmart. That's where I buy, or Target. Those are the 3 places where I buy a lot of the shelves. So yeah, it's been quite the week. It's been quite the week. Oh, I got 22 viewers. Awesome. Awesome, I have some viewers here. Thank you to everybody that is joining. Welcome to my live stream. This will probably never happen again. But, thank you. So I think I mentioned in my previous stream that I did finally pre-order a copy of Kiss Disco Occasion. No, Kiss All the Time, Disco Occasionally, because they had restocked the web store variants. So I got the pink variant. The order has been confirmed. It should be shipping soon because I believe the album is coming out next week for Harry Styles. So I did pre-order that, and I still need to pre-order Noah Khan. Other than that, I don't think there's any other albums that I really need to get or pre-order. There's nothing that's grabbing at me that I need to go and get. I saw that there is a 7-inch single for Fleetwood Mac, but I'm like, nah, I really don't need it. Because Fleetwood Mac, if I want to get their stuff, I think I'll get a greatest hits. Because I have rumors, and I think everybody has rumors. Everybody that I know has rumors. I don't think I know anybody that doesn't have rumors. Oh, wait. My sister Angela doesn't have rumors. Okay, that's the one that does not have rumors. But then again, My sister Angela does not really collect music. She's not a person that collects physical media. She collects, like, what does my sister Angela collect? God, I really don't know my middle sister. She really does not collect things. She's not a collector of things. My sister Danielle used to collect records. Used to. But she kind of gave up on that. Because she was like, it's just so much hassle. I think the reason why my sister Danielle just kind of stopped collecting records is because, as fun as records are, if you don't have the space for records, records can become a hassle. There's this like one picture that someone had posted a while back and I saved to my Facebook. It's the inconvenience and fun. That's what records are. They're fun and inconvenient. If you're going to collect records, you have to realize that collecting records, it is an expensive hobby and it requires a lot of space. When I see people with these like really big record collections, I think that's amazing. That's cool. But I would never want my collection to get to that point. Because I would feel so overwhelmed with the really, really big collection. I mean, as it stands right now, my collection is over 600 records. Over 600. I haven't updated my Discogs in nearly like 7 years. I haven't updated my Discogs. It's been a hot minute. I don't have no plans to update my Discogs, but yeah, record collecting is a great hobby. But it's also a very expensive hobby at times, depending on what kind of records you buy. But yeah, tonight we're going to go to Walmart and we're going to cop a copy of Bruno Mars's new album because it came out on Friday and I wanted to get a copy. I hope the Walmart I go to has it. If not, I'll just go head over to my local Target and they will have it. I mean, because there is 2 different color variants that I saw. There is the Target variant. There's the Walmart variant. And there's probably other variants out there that I'm not thinking about, like the indie store exclusive, the record store exclusives. There's probably an Amazon one. There's probably even an Urban Outfitters, Barnes and Noble. There's like so many different variants that it's just really hard to keep up. And then I find out Taylor Swift is doing a record store day record exclusive. Like, talk about someone who has too many variants for their album. Like, every time I let out a fart, Taylor Swift would have a variant for The Life of a Showgirl. It's like, I get it. I get it. Taylor Swift is the biggest selling female artist of right now. And she's got so many variants of that album. Now, did I pick up that album? No. It is not my favorite Taylor Swift album. And you're probably going to say to me, you're a hater. I own Midnights and I own Lover on vinyl. So I am not 100% a Taylor Swift hater. I would call myself a realistic Taylor Swift fan. Because I do not love everything she does. I'm not a big fan of the country stuff. Actually, the pop stuff is what really got me into Taylor Swift. When she came out with 1989, I was like, hey, I enjoyed this. I enjoyed this very much. So, no, I don't know. Maybe down the line, if I see Life of a Showgirl, I might just pick it up just for the heck of it. But it's not my favorite Taylor Swift album. And I'm not a person that really needs a color variant. Like if I see a standard black pressing, I'm one of those people that I don't always need to get a color pressing for albums, but for some artists, I do seek out color pressings. And for some artists, I'm fine with, black pressings. So now that I officially have a full size bed in this room, I can really stretch my arms out, which is fantastic. I can really stretch my arms out. That's fantastic. So yeah, I'm definitely not going back. I'm definitely not going back to a twin bed. Definitely not. But anyways, I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm doing good. It is just another week that's probably gonna fly by really quickly. My niece is going to be having another birthday because her other birthday got canceled and postponed, and now they're gonna have a joint birthday party with her and her brother who's turning 1. So that's gonna be happening in April, which is really exciting because his birthday's in April and he's gonna be 1, and so they're gonna have a joint birthday party. So I already got her a birthday gift when it was her birthday. I got her a pizza Play-Doh maker. And then I got her a Bluey bingo set. Not a bingo set, my bad. I got her a Bluey tower because my niece loves Bluey. So I got her that. And then I'm deciding what I'm going to get my nephew. I think I'm going to get my nephew like a toy truck. He loves things that are very interactive. So I'm going to put that into perspective when I decide what to get him. But other than that, I really don't have anything super exciting planned for this week. Usually people have exciting things that they're planning. I'm not really planning anything exciting. My excitement is when I go to the grocery store. Okay, I went to Aldi's yesterday. Aldi's is amazing. Aldi's has decent lasagna. I like the Aldi's lasagna. And then I also went and got the brioche bread because I've been hearing about that brioche bread from Aldi. So I got that. Got some Gatorade, some sweet tea. We got some celery, some other veggies. And we got my dad some shepherd pie. And we got some cod because I'm trying to eat more fish and less red meat. So we got some cod. I'm going to be making some cod in the next few days. But yeah, the Aldi shepherd pie, my dad likes it. It's a pretty decent size shepherd pie. My dad's, really into shepherd pie. Usually we buy them from either Aldi's or we buy them from Trader Joe's. The shepherd's pie. We buy them too. Because my dad loves the shepherd pie, so we get him 2 shepherd pie. The Aldi's one is slightly bigger than the Trader Joe's shepherd's pie. So usually we'll alternate. Well, week we'll get him the Trader Joe's, and then the next week we'll get him Aldi's. Now, if I lived in the UK, I could probably get a better shot of shepherd's pie in the UK. Because that's a UK dish. They call it shepherd's pie or they call it cottage pie. I think in the UK, traditional shepherd's pie is made with ground lamb meat instead of actual ground beef. Out here, they make it with ground beef. But in the UK, they make it with lamb meat. So, guess who messaged me a week, why did I say a weekend? Guess who messaged me a week later? My doctors. Kaiser messaged me a week later and said, hey, call us if you want to make an appointment. I did not call them because I'm feeling good, right? I'm feeling good. I don't need to see them anymore. Where were they last week when I needed them? Yeah, that's a good question to ask. I gotta go get my shoes on because, well, we gotta get ready. So wish me luck in finding a new Bruno Mars album because that is what I want to find at Walmart. But thank you to the 2 people or the 3 people who joined. This was a short stream. Just wanted to say hi. I will do a much longer stream on the weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Look out for me. Yes, I know you guys have been wanting a panel for God knows how long. I just haven't been really in the mood to go and do a panel. I just haven't been really in the mood for that. I like doing these solo streams and I enjoy, interacting with you guys. But I just haven't been in the mood to do a panel. Every once in a while I'll get in the mood and I'll be like, I need to do a panel. Hey, AZ Mick. But I just haven't lately been in the mood to do a panel. But maybe next week I'll do one. Maybe. I say maybe because I told somebody that I was going to do a panel recently and I didn't do it. Because you can't guarantee that I'm going to do a panel. I'm just not very good at keeping up with those promises of doing a panel. And there was a time when I was doing streams every Friday and I was keeping up with that like clockwork. And now it's like I'll do streams whenever I want. But hey, AZ Mick. Hey, AZ Mick. So yeah, I got a lot of things to move around in this room. I just need to, get things sorted out here. But I will talk to you guys later. Have a good week, guys. This was just a short stream to touch bases with you. My shoulder is doing great. I'm feeling better. I do take my aspirin from time to time when I need it, but I will see you guys this weekend. Hopefully I will do a stream this week. As far as the panels go, we'll see. We'll see. But I'll talk to you real soon. As I say at the end of every stream, treat people with kindness. Peace, love, and grooviness to you guys all. I'll be back real soon.